Hello, welcome to Sephra's World. My name is Sephra, and this truly is my world. It's been my world since last Sunday, and today is Monday, March the 23rd. So I've been sitting here in isolation station for 7 days, 8 days, however you want to count it. Have I gone crazy yet? Yeah, so I just am popping by to say hi and seeing how you're all doing. How are all my Flatten the Curve warriors doing today? I hope you're feeling motivated. Uh, this morning, the mayor has already, it's like not even, well, it's just 9 o'clock, and the mayor has already been on TV twice, the mayor of Toronto, John Tory, asking us to all please stay inside. Don't go outside unless you have to, whether it's for groceries or medicine or you have an essential job. And let's give a big shout out to all the essential job people, the garbage people I just heard out front. Obviously, the entire healthcare system, doctors and nurses and paramedics. Let's thank the grocery store people, all levels of that, from delivery trucks to cashiers to managers to the sanitizers, everyone. Everyone who's working through this to keep our city infrastructures running. Thank you all so very, very much for still continuing to go to work and making sure that we all have food and electricity and hydro, water, everything, all the comforts of home. So as we are settling into our homes at the request of our mayor, at the request of our premier, at the request of our prime minister, we have all the comforts of home. We're not in a war-torn country. We are not in a straw shack. You know, here in Toronto, everyone except the homeless has a place to go, and it's pretty much furnished with the comforts that you put there throughout the years or months that you've been living in your home. So please just do your due diligence because I want to go to Wonderland this summer. You know, I've been staying home for 8 days or 7 days or however you want to count it because I understand that if we sacrifice everything right now for the next couple of weeks, we can flatten the curve and then life will get back to normal faster and sooner, and maybe even by the end of April, if everyone would just follow the rules. And I really wish you all would. I really, really do. I mean, it still blows my mind that people even left the country for March break when there was a pandemic brewing. I still am not sure how people reconcile themselves taking their children out of the country and then now they've all come back. So we have thousands of people over the last couple of days who have returned from faraway places, dragging the virus with them. And they are all ordered to stay home and self-isolate and don't go outside. But they are going outside. They're walking through the parks. I mean, no matter what city or country you're in right now, you see people who are saying, oh, this is just a hoax. This is just a simulation. This is just the government trying to keep us down, man. No, like we're all just trying not to die and we're all trying not to strain the healthcare system. And if you have any ounce of intelligence or compassion for someone, maybe you don't know anyone who has an immune disorder. Maybe you've never met someone dying of cancer, but try and get out of your own selfish bullshit for a minute, saying, oh, I'm healthy, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm not going to get it, so why should I care? No, it's about how we drag the virus around with us and we don't know we have it. This morning, they just have been releasing numbers from Iceland where they are actually testing everybody. They're trying to, they're going through it. And now they're discovering that almost half the people they've been testing, and they're still doing it, so it's ongoing, have the coronavirus and they have zero symptoms. And the only reason they found out is because they're testing everyone because they can there. Um, Otherwise, these people wouldn't know. So you think of that. Then you think of Canada and how huge we don't have a very big population for the size of our country, but you can imagine all these people carrying the virus and they just don't know it and passing it on because they're going to parks, they're doing play dates with their kids, they're walking around and jogging and all this. And there's no reason for anyone to leave the house at this point. Our prime minister has asked us so nicely so many times. And I tell you, within the next 2 days, he's going to be forced to lock this country down because there are so many entitled assholes out there who think they're above they're special people. And they're ruining it for the rest of us. I know I'm not going to get it. I highly doubt I will, because like I've been inside for 7 or 8 days, and so far I'm feeling great. I never thought I would get it, but I did go out a lot. I had a life before I went into isolation. I went to the theater, I went to restaurants. I work at two colleges, so I've been through two college campuses walking around with international students. I live beside yet another college campus, and so, I could be carrying it. You can carry it up to 5 weeks. But I'm not afraid of me getting sick. I'm afraid of other people getting sick. So this is what it's all about. In case you've forgotten, we just got to flatten the curve. So let me tell you just a couple of tips. I'm used to working at home, so this isn't really like I am getting depressed and cabin fever. I haven't been outside and I do want to go for walks. But let me tell you how we just keep going when we work at home. The most important part of working at home is having a routine, and make sure you get up the same time every day and get dressed. And just doing those simple steps, it gets harder and harder every day. We're in self-isolation, but really, you see, I'm dressed, I'm making a video, it's 9:37, and so I'm trying to keep my routines, and this is very important for our mental health. So try and structure your days. I know it can be hard when you have little kids driving you insane and all that, but that's my really biggest piece of advice as someone who has worked at home for over 30 years. Have a routine. Take lots of breaks. If you are working at home or just trying to exist at home without losing your mind, make a little schedule, like, 10 o'clock, we're going to watch Lord of the Rings for 9 hours, or, take a popcorn break, whatever. Go get your groceries once a week if possible, and just stay inside. Pretend you're in the movie Bird Box or The Quiet Place, and think about that. Like, how going outside, you could die from some creature coming to get you, and then be grateful we aren't living in Bird Box or A Quiet Place or even in some kind of war. We are just hanging out in our homes, watching TV, stuffing our faces, and just trying to do our best to get through the next couple of weeks. Says if we're good for a couple of weeks, we'll flatten the curve and then we can all go out and play. Because you know what? I want to ride some coasters this summer. I think you do too. So let's just band together and flatten the curve, okay? Have a fantastic day. I'm going to do a little meditation thing. I'll probably do some more exercise videos so you can laugh at me. And let's just try and have some fun. This is the time you've always wanted to catch up on your knitting, to watch all those movies, to read books, or if you're like me, you actually have work to do, and so you better get to it. All right, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.